Hey everybody, it's Daniel from Hotspawn. I'm here at the Starladder Budapest Major 2025 with our friends from Monster Energy. I'm here with Counter-Strike legend Get Right. Chris, how are you doing today?
I'm doing all good. How are you doing?
I'm good, thank you. How has Budapest been treating you so far?
Oh, it's amazing. I'm also very pleased to come back here because last time I was here was 6 years ago.
Oh, okay.
And then I was still playing professionally. And so this time I'm also here with Monsters, even better. And then I know the people, been taken care of, and I got a chance to meet up with a lot of new and old friends of mine. So it's always a pleasure to go to events like this. And yesterday we had a blast, and also seeing potentially really, really good games, you know. And you get really dragged into the games, which is really, really nice of that. And
we've been spoiled.
Yeah, very, very spoiled. So it's also been a while for me to go to events like this. So I'm just very, very happy to get a chance this year specifically.
You've obviously been retired for a few years now. Does being in and around the vibes of the major bring back those sort of feelings and memories from years gone by?
Well, first and foremost, I never officially retired. If I'm gonna
You're a
be
Hall of Famer now.
Yeah, but I have actually, I've never used that word. I've never really said those words. So people just assume that because I'm a Hall of Famer, etc. like that, which makes the whole concept of becoming a Hall of Famer because you should be getting it when you're retired, right? But yeah, I should say that I am, but I refuse to use the word, I guess. But to the question itself, it's I've never had really an issue after I stopped playing to really like feel like, oh, I want to get back in and like feeling the whole team thing and playing on big stages, etc. like that. Like anyone, it's like when I see like a good game, of course I want to be there, but it disappears after like 30 seconds, 1 minute. So it's like, it's not something that really drags me back in because I've always been, even when I was a professional, always done something on the side and always focus on always do something, either if it's something business related or just a fun hobby or whatever you want to do. And I think that's helped me also in the transition of stop playing for so long that I did and started in a young age. And then I'm like mid 30 exactly, or like 30 years old, I stopped playing. Like having like some sort of like a crisis in life because I'm so used to doing one thing. So for me, it was like the transition of stopping was like kind of nice for me, and more like lifting heavy rocks from my back and feel like a little bit of a relief, to be honest. So not really, to be honest.
So you don't really get that competitive itch? It's not really?
No, mostly because like some of my former teammates, we do time to time play some tournaments, qualifier.
Yeah, you played on LAN this year, didn't you?
Yeah. So, that one.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
Played simple on LAN.
Yeah, I mean, according to the Swedish caster, I'm the world's best AWPer because I aced against them. So at least I have that bragging rights, right? But that one is what's a little bit more hilarious, mostly because they also know with me, like I'm always up to play those kind of things, so like serious things. But I'm always tell them like, if you have someone better, it's like better to use that person. Mostly because like I don't really have that competitiveness in with it, because like I think it was shown specifically there for them. Otherwise it would be online, right? We can't really see our faces then. But there I'm literally like not even bothered with losing a game. I'm like, okay, let's go to the next one. Just having fun anyway. So, yeah.
Well, let's pull it back to the major itself. We're a couple of days into the playoffs now.
Yep.
What would you say has been your favourite game so far? Because we've been, like I say, really spoiled by quality Counter-Strike.
I mean, if I'm going to be completely honest, also like the games has been a little bit one-sided. It's been 2-0 to the last game.
Yes, yeah.
Which like could be positive and negative, because when you're in a venue and you're also watching the game, and even streaming the games, you wanted to go actually to all 3 maps and pretty tight score line, potentially overtimes, etc. You know, all the shebang about it, because it's the major, it's the biggest one. It's also the last one of the year for the Tier 1 CS. Everything is on the line, and you know, some of the teams has been here for almost a month, and you know, like it's a very hard situation for the players and the organizations, and there's a lot of things on the line, etc. So I know already the pressure of it. And then you come here, is the final stage. A lot of fans is here. They want to expect their team to do well, etc. And some teams have not lived up to the expectation in the playoffs, and some teams have been like surprising result. But if I got a hand picked down, is the last game of yesterday, of Furia versus Navi, but not the overall game, mostly just the second map of seeing like how Furia came back and seeing my dear friend Gabriel Fallen, the IGL of Furia, like winning that 1v3 clutch, which I don't think anyone was expecting.
No.
So
I thought the momentum from that, I just didn't see a way back for Navi on map 3.
Yeah.
It really surprised me that they just pulled it together straight away.
Yeah.
Dominated.
I think that is just because of there is some rumors about Navi they're gonna do roster changes after this season, which I'm like surprised with because I've never really seen anyone, but people time to time come and remind me of it, and I'm like, I don't know what you guys are talking about. So I think they prepared so much than they have done in the past, even though they're a team that does a lot of like hard preparation, like anti-stratting, going through the playbook and getting the players up to form and up to speed what's going on. But I think they have taken up another level of like the preparation, and you can see how focused and like how they're determined to actually basically potentially win the tournament, but more also like break, you know, people's hopes and dreams of becoming a major champion. Like they feel like they're the team that is there to, you know, screw people over and making, you know, themselves happier, because they have been having a rough year Navi specifically. So, and they have not lived up to the standard organization themselves, etc. like that. So it's kind of cool to see like how much difference it is, because you can see on the players how they behave, how they act, how they talk, and how they play in game and so on. And it's kind of fascinating to see how much it can change for that long time they actually prepare for the tournament.
Just last question for you. Of the 4 teams, some really interesting storylines. You've got Vitality maybe going back to back, Donk maybe second major, obviously the FaZe and Navi surprises. Who do you think, rather than want, who do you actually think is going to go on to win the major?
Well, I did answer this funny enough question yesterday on a podcast, but it was also like almost 1:30 in the morning.
Okay.
So everyone was asking, it's like, which one are you looking forward to, etc. like that. I'm like straight up like FaZe Clan. I was like, because only why the F not, basically. I was like, and people were laughing about it, but I see a lot of resemblance from my own time as a professional in FaZe Clan, where towards the end of my career, where there was a word called NIP magic. All of a sudden we were always there, we did our part, but we never really went the whole way. And then all of a sudden we became like even better than we were like 4 tournaments before, and then we go to win the whole thing. And that's what I can see from them, because of the way they started from stage 1. They went 3-2, did look really bad CS, and I think they also know that. They carried themselves over the burden, getting to stage 2, went 3-0, and you're like, wait a minute, are they actually like kind of back? Go to stage 3, 3-2 again, you know, it's, and some of the players' individual level has been questionable the whole year, and the team has not been functioning to the level what we have expected maybe 1 year ago. And then seeing like, you know, how much better they has become from each stage, each game, and how long they've been here, and how much they're pushing themselves for the last tournament of the year. And it is just, it's fun for me as an old timer, if you can say like that, to see that kind of thing. But in the other matches like Vitality, Spirit, and Navi, specifically those other 3 teams, for example, not the matchups, but like those 3 teams, they're here for a goal basically. But FaZe is like literally like the team who's just here to break people's heart. Like, and I think they're riding on that little feeling of doing that, and that is a way more scarier team than like Vitality. We're gonna go back to back, or Spirit with Donk, you know, Spearhead, and we're gonna be like winning over Vitality and we're gonna win the major, or Navi's trying to get back to the level. I think that's why it makes it so interesting to see FaZe, and that's why I want or feel FaZe somehow is actually gonna win it.
Okay.
Maybe I'm delusional, maybe I am, but it would be a wonderful storyline if you ask me, at least.
Definitely. That's everything I had for you, man. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.